Citations, notice of noncompliance. Explain the procedure used to discipline licensees who violate the real estate licensing law, and describe the process by which a licensee may appeal decisions of the FREC. And again, we'll not only know the purpose of the Florida Real Estate Recovery Fund, we'll understand where the money's come from, us, and we will also understand how members of the public can be protected through collection, but there are monetary limits that may be limited in their recovery. Now, one of the things to give you a clear understanding, you know, you see cops and you get a little nervous that they're going to try and bust you, right? Well, the quasi-cops called DRE are really there to help guide us into proper behavior, and when they see us out of compliance, rather than discipline us, they guide us in the right direction to be in compliance, okay? So this is a congenial, cooperative group of people who work with you rather than against you, as you would see the traffic cop laying in wait. That's not what they do. So again, you're going to understand a little bit about them. So again, license law violations are dealt with administratively, but more importantly, what we learned earlier is this. Any violation of law or rule is a criminal offense, right? Not a rule. It's an administrative. But law violations are criminal and are handled by the criminal courts. Now, most violations of 475 are what are called second-degree misdemeanors. So again, you've got three possible types of penalties for one violation. Now, the criminal penalties are administered by the criminal system in the state of Florida, by the state's attorney's office. And criminal violations are thrown into a large bucket called second-degree misdemeanors. And again, second-degree misdemeanor, in addition to FREC penalties, are as follows. Remember, FREC is administrative, cannot imprison. So again, second-degree misdemeanors carry with them a penalty of no more than 60 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You'll see false advertising this Sunday as a criminal offense, which would be penalized by a second-degree misdemeanor. Now, there's one and only one first-degree misdemeanor in criminal law regarding license violations. This is for the broker who does not pay back the money to a party who had made the proper claim in the proper time, the rental list violation. Please be aware, first-degree misdemeanor, up to a $1,000 fine and or imprisonment not to exceed more than 1 year. The worst violation of licensing law is the unlicensed practice of real estate. Performing services of real estate without a valid active current license in the state of Florida could lead up to, in addition to other penalties, up to 5 years in jail and or a $5,000 criminal fine, in addition to civil or administrative penalties. Now, civil penalties, they end up in lawsuits in the money courts called the civil courts. And in the civil court, we present ourselves before the judge, and the judge will say, you win money or you lose money. So again, one can lose money in terms of dollars, and a judgment from the courts is enforceable also. And again, it's criminal and civil in addition to the administrative of the FREC. Now, administrative penalties are administered by our body of administration called the FREC. Now again, the FREC will deal with the administrative part, not the criminal or civil part, of violations of Florida statute, real estate licensing law, Florida statute 475. Again, their own administrative rules, 61J2 of the Florida Administrative Code. However, these administrative appointed bodies, they may only deal with the license violation. They do not deal at all, nor have the authority to deal with civil or criminal issues.
Peter, excuse me.
Yes?
Up here it says violation of SS, the 475,
Mhm.
and on our books it says 455.
Well, 450, we're under two laws.
Two different statutes.
Under administrative penalty.
Remember,
And 120.
455
Okay.
is all of DeBeeper, which any profession under DeBeeper must abide,
455.
and 475 is specific to real estate licensing, as are specific to real estate, 61J2 of the Florida Administrative Code, are a rule, not a law.